the very first time in this position for TCU. And Prince, it's also Madison Connor, who's one of the best three-point shooters in the game. So that's their three-headed monster. And the jumper is good.
And that opens up wide open looks. Bigby knocks it down.
There's the USLBM starting lineup for South. Head coach Mark Campbell, when he was an assistant there, he had a big hand in her recruitment, and now on opposite sides. And Bree Hall off the bounce. Wide open look for Raven Johnson. Those are the shots that Donovan Hunter. Pow Pow doesn't let her get back to the middle of the floor. And now coming off the handoff, high off the window. More than 25 wins, never been to the Sweet 16.
Bringing in so many new players, so many transfers to really...
Pow Pow got Prince in the air with the ball fake, couldn't get it down, and then she gets the rebound and looking for the assist, and another missed gimme. Pow Pow, a fourth chance, and they get it.
Come up with a bucket. What, 45 minutes before the ball game?
Yeah. This is the third game of a triple header here today. A couple of men's games this afternoon. That was a rapid fire, 5 minutes. I think that's our first whistle. And a 9-7 South Carolina lead.
It's incredible, the schedule that Dawn Staley and her staff have put together. The challenges that they've set themselves up for. And she talked about that UCLA matchup earlier in the season and just how they got exposed. And UCLA certainly played really well, but what this team has to take from that and understand that they have a target on their back. They've got to be ready to play every night.
Malaysia off the hesitation and off the window. For Wiley, left wide open and makes them pay. Connor fouled on the drive. Watkins, and that is her second personal. All-American post player in.
While still playing true to the principles that Dawn Staley likes of scoring.
And then the steal by Watkins to take it right back. Prince giving chase. And Watkins with the dunk for South Carolina. Here comes Wiley the other way. She lays it up and in.
Play multiple levels of effort. That's how you get more time on the floor for Dawn Staley.
And Van Lith says, we'll trade you the...
Look at her checking for the D behind, sizing it up and throwing it down. What a play by Ashlyn Watkins.
Maddie McDaniel into the game. McDaniel weaving. She'll take it all the way. No good. Rebound Prince.
They can give you lots of production, and they can play a lot of different versatile lineups that make it tough to defend.
There's one of those last year in that big championship game. Pow Pow on the drive. Got it. One of the best in the country. Fagan. Mid-range, good, right over Prince. Blocked by Pow Pow. Fagan with the position, and they beat the big girl down the floor. That foul was on Sedona Prince, her first. So Chloe Kitts to the free throw line, 83%. It will be their 25th top 10 matchup.
I called that game last year. Was
Gino now the winningest coach of all time, seeking a 12th national championship, and have maturity that he's only seen once before, and that was with Sabrina Ionescu when he was an assistant at Oregon. And now a little head bob to the scorer's table.
Follow.
Kitts, offensive rebound. Johnson rattles in her second three of the day.
Now he's playing referee.
She's the official here in the courtside seats.
Tack.
Yes.
Right, it's a contested three. She's got terrific quickness.
Dive there, and the dump off for Connor to Robertson.
And
Johnson hits.
That up. In the last 3 games, she's been shooting the ball much better. Her point production has continued to go up. So as Dawn Staley mentioned, she's coming along.
Known for the spectacular, and Dawn Staley said she's learning to play all. Under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Bree Hall will try from outside and hit. They've already picked up their first, or their 2 ranked wins, including a win over number 3 Notre Dame. That is the best win in program history. Breida Gamecock. Oh, a clean pick by Fulwiley, and she'll head the other way. Hits.
Travel.
Walked with it after the high post flash.
Knocked about South.
Hall. Joyce Edwards rattles it in. The go.
I thought she'd be bobbling that. I didn't think she had control of that one.
Court pulls up. Short.
So just not getting what they're used to getting, and you got to give South Carolina defense a ton of credit for that.
Kitts and Fagan. She stays in the game with 3 fouls. Pow on the drive with Prince pulled away from the rim. Had a shooter weak side as well.
She did, and Bigby had a 45-degree cut right to the rim for a layup.
Down of bounds by Raven Johnson. It's been a struggle tonight to figure out the passing lanes against a much quicker perimeter defenders. A lot of turnovers from the backcourt. Van Lith, Watkins, and another takeaway. Watkins and the breakout for Fulwiley. Godfrey from the... Pow. Got it.
You know, you think about those teams that have like a big two, the tandems, right, or the big threes that you have to really make sure that you're preparing for. Malaysia Fulwiley, it makes it really tough in terms of preparation. Then you have to rely on your principles, right? Defensive principles, defensive coverages, communication. I mean, this is a team.
Use for Staley with Edwards at the free throw line. The number 2 recruit coming out of high school. Connor off the crossover. And the pick for Wiley. And we've still got a full quarter to go. Tough fade by Watkins. 3 teams near the top, but how many, 10, 12 that would have a shot at the championship?
Parity, the depth. Be interesting to see how conference relocation. Cal and Stanford in the ACC.
Still undefeated. How about Michigan State? Another win today. They're still on.
And the movement that happened that forced turnovers, forced 30 turnovers, 42 points.
McDaniel. Edwards, the spin for the shot and gets the bounce. Buzzer beat.
Really has done a great job. Second in the nation in assist-to-turnover ratio. For Madison Connor and Haley Van Lith combined for 13 here. All reversals in a possession.
Connor will check out 0 for 7. This is the second unit for South Carolina, which could be the starting 5 in most other places. That's the kind of depth they have played with to open up the season. Pow behind the back.
When she was at Oregon, we saw her as a primary ball handler. She attacked the rim a lot, scored in the 2-point buckets as Sedona
going to run out at her. Today against Syracuse.
A 3-headed monster. Great to see Olivia Miles back on the floor.
Of course, Texas picked up a loss this week, but then followed it up with a win. And TCU will suffer a loss here tonight. Crowd, an amazing turnout to watch this team. Beating ranked opponents, moving into the top 10 all on night. That's the 3rd foul on Prince. Point guard, I don't know if there is a higher compliment than that.
She's continuing to learn and grow from one of the best point guards to ever play the game.
78% shooter, playing in her 144th game here. The high basketball IQ.
Absolutely. And she was just in town supporting South Carolina. Now they're swarming on Sedona Prince on the inside, and the first 3 for Madison Connor.
And another takeaway. the run. Fawiley lays it up and in.
Takes the sense of urgency that it takes, the detail.
Final four down in Tampa.
Return to some warm weather.
Oh yeah, that's always good. Baylor, all with strong front lines. Tessa. Van Lith, this time goes to the left side line. Well, it's just incredible what Dawn Staley has been able to build. Not only
and I know it's been a long time.
thing twice, and Dawn has continued that tradition. Three ball is good for this big road win. 85-52, your final. As number 3 South Carolina takes down number 9 TCU, the Horn.